The Caipirinha is the most famous Brazilian cocktail and the most famous cachaça cocktail out there. And today in this video, I'm going to be showing you a really fun variation of it called the Brazil 66. So what I love about this cocktail is that most places that make caipirinhas, they'll end up making other versions of caipirinhas with other fruits. So, you can make it with strawberries. Here at my restaurant, we make it with passion fruit, cashew, mango, acai. We do a lot of variations in terms of the fruit that goes into it. But this one, the Brazil 66, is essentially an orange caipirinha without any muddled fruit. But it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more involved than just swapping out or adding a syrup or a flavor to this. It uses a little bit of Cointreau as well, so that way it gives it it really elevates the cocktail a little bit. But before we get into the cocktail, if you're new here, my name is Louis, and on this channel I post cocktail recipes, I talk about my favorite spirits, I teach you how to become a bartender, and I also talk about what it's like to own my own restaurant and bar. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, come on over here, hit that subscribe button, and hit the little bell icon to never miss out on any of the videos that I post. But all right, let's get back to what you came here for, the Brazil 66. All right, so this is a shaken cocktail. So we are going to grab our shaker. We are going to do 1.5 ounces of our Silver Cachaca. We are using Novo Fogo because everything they make is amazing. And so we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of our Silver Cachaca. We are going to do 1/2 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. We are going to do 1/2 ounce of freshly squeezed orange juice. We are gonna do 1/2 ounce of our Cointreau. And Cointreau is a little bit sweet, so when we go to do the sugar for this cocktail, we are only gonna do 1/2 ounce of simple syrup as well. So 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. And then we're gonna fill up our cocktail shaker with some ice and give it a nice good shake. All right, we're gonna pop that open. Grab our low ball here and pour it into our glass. You could pour it over fresh rocks if you'd like. I just didn't because it fits perfectly in the glass. And then last but not least, just to garnish it, we are gonna do a dehydrated orange wheel. I made these last week and they look beautiful. And then we're just gonna put a couple straws in here and give it a nice little sip. Oh wow. Very refreshing. You get some of that orange coming through the Cointreau and the orange juice, but the lime also kind of helps. So it still tastes like a caipirinha. It's still limey, it's still really nice and fresh, but the Cointreau and the orange juice kind of mellow it out and add that nice orange flavor to it. I actually really, really enjoy this, and I think that if you love caipirinhas and you wanted to just make a slight variation to really wow your guests or friends, this is the way to do it. I have tried making an orange caipirinha with just orange juice, and it does seem like it's lacking something when you do that. So I do think that adding Cointreau or triple sec or even something like a Grand Marnier and any sort of orange liqueur would really, really help this out. It would be interesting to see how a dry curacao would work in this, but I feel like it may not play so well with the sweeter elements. But I do think the Cointreau is a great choice. And there you have it, guys, the Brazil 66. If you enjoyed this episode, it would mean the absolute world to me if you can come on over here, hit that like button, and leave me a comment down below on what you thought of this episode. And on this channel, I've talked quite a lot about cachaça cocktails, caipirinhas, and that's because I'm a Brazilian bartender. I was born in Brazil, and it's something that is very near and dear to my heart. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, I'm gonna leave the link right here for you to take a look at that. All right, guys, that's enough from me. I have an awesome cocktail to get back to. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.